What is up, beautiful people? It is Diamond Leveled Up again, coming to you with another video, of course. And now we're talking about miracle knotless braids. First and foremost, definitely hit that subscribe button if you can. It's right down to the right, to the bottom of the video. Appreciate you. This is me feeling myself, because if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the miracle knotless braids are giving. Okay, they're giving what they need to give. And in all honesty, right here, it could have been a little bit fuller. This was when it was freshly done. At the beginning of the video was, I had worn it for a couple months. And I've been rocking miracle knotless braids since, because I love miracle knotless braids. I know there's a lot of controversy around them, but I'm here to give y'all the real, the truth, the honesty. Definitely want to pre-part all of your braids prior to installing. Just makes your life a lot easier. As you can see, me here, right here, I am taking down a braid just so that I could get it a little bit crisper. I'm going to add that So Def gel, which is the only gel that I use on my braids. I will show you here in a little bit, but having these pre-section parts, you don't have to put the gel on when you pre-section it all out. So as you can see, this is my favorite gel, and it is a little bit more pricier. You might have to spend $16 for, a container of that, but it's so much more worth it. There's so much better ingredients in that gel for your hair. So I'm just trying to put y'all on, because I've been using a lot of different braiding gels, and that's been the very best, and it's held my braids and my hair the best. So I'm just putting y'all on. But of course, putting that gel all in throughout the hair. Of course, I have a little bit of length there for you, but I'm going to show y'all how I actually installed the miracle knotless. And if I'm being real with y'all, like, I rocked miracle knotless for a good 5 months before I actually took it down and did something different. And this is me being late at posting this video for y'all to see, but I'm a big advocate. If you're gonna spend money on your hair, if you're gonna do the knotless, the boho type of look, you're gonna want to spend a little bit more money on the human hair. And this style did cost me $180, but that was an investment, because I was able to undo and redo my braids. So my honest review is I'm going to give Miracle Knotless like an 8.5 out of 10. Okay. This is me doing it myself. I'm a DIY girly. Of course, you start your braid out with those 3 strands, and then you braid it down. Okay. And this is what I do, y'all. If y'all like DIY type style hairstyles and y'all want to see how to do it, I taught all of this myself. I definitely just started to watch YouTube University, which is where y'all at right now, and taught myself. So I'm at a point where I want to add in the hair at the bottom of the braid. I'm adding the crochet miracle knotless braids, extension pieces to the bottom of the hair. As you can see, I'm just clipping one side down as I braid in the other side. And this is how I'm closing off the hair. Okay, some people don't add a knot because they're afraid that their hair is going to get tangled or their hair is going to rip out. My hair is never ripped out with a miracle knotless style. So there's that. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take that extension that I just added it in there and break that into 3 pieces and add that to my own hair so that it braids down evenly. Braid that all the way down, like way past your actual hair. So, and I think that's where people get messed up, is like they're trying to add knots on their actual hair. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't add a knot on your actual hair. Braid past your actual hair so that it is installed properly. Okay, and right here I'm just taking one little strand, like a tiny little strand, and I'm making a knot around the rest of the hair. Easy peasy. I'm making a couple knots so it doesn't come apart, because I want to brush this hair, and when I brush it, I don't want it to come apart. And no, that's not going to make your hair rip out. It's going to be easy to take out as well. I'm just showing y'all that I got the wigs hair, And I'm opening a new pack, so I wanted to show y'all what the hair actually looked like outside of the pack. And I'm mouthing something, excuse me. But I'm a fan of this hair, y'all. It is the water wave feather crochet hair. Fire. Like this, again, I got 3 packs. It cost me $180. It is a little bit more expensive, but again, it is human hair, so you get what you pay for. And again, this style lasted me so long, and it actually blended with my hair so well, even when my hair grew out. I was a big fan. It comes like this, and you've got all those strands there, and you've got the thread that holds those pieces of human hair together, and that's what makes it lay so flat, so crisp, so neat. And so after I've added all the ends to each of my braids, I go in with the crochet needle, and I am pulling that hair through, and then all I'm doing is just pulling one side through the loop and then closing it off and making sure that the thread is where the braid is at. So I have that nice fluffy hair at the bottom or through that crochet. This is like so easy, y'all. Like, I think the longest part of it is obviously parting your hair and then also, you know, adding the ends on. But this style took me about like 7 to 8 hours. So, you know, you have to have time. If you're going to be a DIY girly, you have to have time. You have to have dedication. You have to have persistence. You have to have, you know, the passion almost, because otherwise you're going to get burnt out. You're going to get tired. You're going to be over it. And then you're not going to have your hair done by the time that you had assigned you to get your hair done by. So for me, y'all, this was a fire style. I wore it for so long. You see my setup in the background, you know, with the mirrors. I have a mirror behind me, a mirror in front of me. I've got my ring light, and then I got the TV set up because I'm watching something each time. I'm keeping myself entertained. You got to do what you got to do. You got to have the pillows propped on the couch, wherever you're stationed at. And then you just got to crochet the hair through. And this is like the easiest part for me, is just crocheting all this hair through. And I am going to speed it up a little bit so that you guys can see, you know, how I'm getting it all done. And this is the end result. This was that night. Okay, I could have probably added a few more pieces, required me to get more hair, but it actually turned out to be really great. The hair poofed up over time. I brushed it. It was just so cute. I loved it so much. I'm a big fan of Miracle Knotless braids. I did it with a different texture as well. Why wigs? Y'all got my heart. Thank you all for watching. Leave your comments and your questions in the comments. Bye-bye. Love you. Hit the subscribe button.